My Boxing Social here with Eddie Hearn. Entertaining press conference. The beef seems to be real.
It's real. It's definitely real.
What you make of it?
I think it's great. I think it's spiteful. It's factual as well. It's not like two guys throwing things about swearing. It's two excellent young fighters that both believe they can win this fight. And I think when you get that position, when you get a lot of people talking about it, the boxing community talking about the world heavyweight champions here because he's excited about the fight, it's a huge night, and I think it's going to build and build for a big night of boxing February 3rd.
Were there moments where you thought that, oh shit, something might go down?
Yeah, in the head-to-head it was a little bit, but you know, AJ was in the middle acting as sort of security guard as well. I think both guys know how to behave. Do you know what I mean? We've got to remember that these guys are also role models in their community, role models to young boxing fans as well. There's beef, it's intense, but we have a code of conduct to follow as well. That was about the perfect mix in terms of hype and behaviour.
You mentioned AJ was here. In the future, do you think he will also have a bigger role in the matchroom?
Maybe. I mean, I know obviously a lot of people talk about, AJ and Matchroom and doing his own thing. He has no plans to be a promoter. He doesn't want to be a promoter. What I've always done with AJ is bring him into the business to show him how the mechanics of the business work. I love him to be involved. You know, people say, why is AJ involved in this fight? It's very simple. One, I think he adds value to this show. Two, he loves the fight. He loves to be involved in things like this. But what he doesn't want to do is be here for 5 hours talking to everybody, to traipse around the country, to promote the show on radio. But he is a fighter. He wants to win. He wants to prepare to fight. So this is a little bit of fun for him from a business perspective, just sort of learning, you know, and he loves it. He just left now and said, it was great, I'm going to the gym. So for him, mind on boxing. And in the future, I certainly wouldn't rule him out, him having an involvement in our business, because he's a very, very powerful figure and he can bring attention to events.
You reckon the turnout would have been a bit smaller or new for AJ?
Maybe. I mean, that's one of the reasons I asked him to do it. He's not stupid. He knows why I've asked him to do it. But at the same time, he can learn, he can see, he knows how hard the job is of promoting events. He doesn't want to do it, but he always loves to understand the business. And like I said, it's a win-win for everybody having him involved.
Jason Parker talked to some media recently and he said that the deal is nearly done. I think his words were both sides are very happy with the current situation. Could you shed some light on what's currently happening?
Yeah, we're in a situation, it's not done yet, but I feel like we're very close to a deal, and I hope that in early 2018 we could be in a position to announce the fight. March 24th, March 31st, April 7th as well, the 3 potential dates. Wales, London, other cities as well looking to host this fight. It's the fight we want. It's the fight, the only champion or big name that's being realistic in the negotiations. We still feel like we haven't got a great end our end, but we want to make the fight happen. So yeah, I'm very hopeful that fight will be the next one for Anthony Joshua.
Has it been a massive headache, these fight talks?
Not really, no. Listen, at the end of the day, David Higgins, Duco, Josie Parker, they're world champion, okay? Yeah, they're not the biggest name in world boxing. They don't bring millions and millions of dollars of revenue to the table, but they are a champion. They have what we want. It is a unification fight. It is a massive fight. So they're not going to just take anything that, you know, they've been battling their side. They've been doing a great job, and I think we're going to have a great promotion if we get this done. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think they're going to jab AJ. I think they're going to try and rattle him as well. And it is a really good fight between two undefeated heavyweight world champions.
Tyson recently tweeted that, because apparently he said something about him now he's tweeted that he's willing to.
No, he's not. Read the tweet again. He's saying, I will give Anthony Joshua 40%. He can, yeah. So that's what he's saying. So, of course, I'm sure anyone with half a brain will laugh at that. And we're not worried. We're here. We're consistent. Okay? We're ready to fight anyone. We can't talk about fantasy fights against guys that haven't even boxed for 2.5 years. Get yourself fit. Get yourself ready. get yourself sensible, and that could be a fight. But at the moment, we have to look at the reality. Who is available to fight? And he is not available. He ain't even interested in that fight because he knows he's a long way from taking that fight. That's why he's trying to put himself in a position where obviously the fight can't happen.
When he tweets out a lot of stuff, and obviously he does tweet out stuff on a weekly basis, what's the general reaction in Joshua's camp and Matchroom?
Nothing. You can't take it seriously. We never take it seriously. We only take two things seriously, which is real talk and contracts. That's all we're doing. I will never let anyone get in the way of obstructing Anthony Joshua's career. We can't afford to spend time on time wasters. And until you're serious, it's not even worth wasting breath. So I've given Tyson Fury the opportunity to have a couple of fights and then move into the Anthony Joshua fight. That's not, you know, we'll see if he's real or not, because if he is, you know, that's something that could happen.
Dillian Whyte, Fury?
No, Dillian Whyte, Lucas Browne. That's the fight we're looking to make.
Signed, sealed, delivered?
Not yet, but very, very close.
So no interest in Fury?
No. Well, no, sometime, but that's the fight that I was asked to make for Dillian was Lucas Browne. That's the fight we're going to make.